Hello, Bishop Ryan. Today I'm going to show you how to book a student services appointment using our online software. Particularly today, I'm going to show you how to book a guidance appointment. But you should know our student services department comprises of our guidance counselors, our specialist high skills major teacher, and also our co-op teachers as well. So you can book an appointment for any one of those using methods I'm about to show you. The next thing you need to know is you can book a student services appointment using two methods. You can do so through our website, or you can do so by logging into my site. And I'll show you both. Let's begin with the website. So first, navigate to the Bishop Ryan homepage, which is www.br.hwcdsb.ca. You can see that up here. And you're going to select the Learn tab, which you can find at the top here on the right-hand side. Under the Learn tab, way back over on the left-hand side, you'll see the first item in the column there is Book Student Services Appointment. Click on that. And you'll note here that it takes you right to our booking service. Notice the banner up at the top and also the announcements that are right there beneath as well. In this case, talking a little bit about updates to our appointment schedule and the length of appointments. Further down, you'll notice that there's a calendar on the left-hand side that allows you to choose dates that you want to book. And on the right-hand side, there's a drop-down menu that allows you to choose your counselor that you want to book with, and also select a time that they're available to see you. The first thing that you should note about the software is that student services appointments are only released on the late Sunday night of the week of. So for example, on the 10th here, late at night, the appointment schedule for the 11th through to the 15th, the month through to Friday, would have been released and nothing else. So notice here that the remainder of the month here is all grayed out. There's no appointments available if you click on any of these days right now. These appointments won't be released until the Sunday of the week of those appointments. So let's say for my purposes, I want to book an appointment with my guidance counselor and I want to book one for this Friday. So this Friday on this calendar is the 15th. So I'm going to choose the 15th and I go to the drop down menu. And let's pretend my counselor is Mrs. Mazza. So I'm going to scroll down and find Mrs. Mazza. And here she is. So I'm going to click on her. She's showing as available, which is great. Notice that some of the other counselors here are showing as not available, meaning that their appointment schedule for that day is booked solid. So I select Mrs. Mazza, my guide counselor. And now what shows up are all of her available appointment times for the day. And the nice thing about this booking software is that if another student has booked Ms. Mazza for an appointment, that time just erases from the screen altogether. So presumably, for example, Mrs. Mazza had a 1:30 appointment at some point in time that was available, but someone has booked it already, so it doesn't show up here on my screen. Let's pretend for my purposes, I really like the 9:25 a.m. appointment. So I'm now going to select it. And now I have to scroll further down and fill out some of my pertaining information. So firstly, I've got to give my name. Next, I need to give my email address, which is exceptionally important as your guidance counselor or student services teacher may contact you through email. I have to provide a phone number because my appointment may end up by phone. They may give me a call. Further down here, there's some additional mandatory information I have to add. So my last name, the purpose of my appointment. So you'll see in a drop down you here, there's lots of different options. So let's say for me, I'm looking to find out some information on university and college. Can add optional additional information. So perhaps in my case, I'm saying here, I want to apply to McMaster University. Please me with this. That provides a nice message to counselor just to give them a heads up as to what we're meeting for. There's now a number of statements that I have to answer yes to. So I understand that I must be available for my appointment or it is canceled. Hopefully we're selecting yes to that option. Please confirm that you have booked with your grade guidance counselor. So let's pretend in this case here, I'm a grade 9 student. I can only book with the grade 9 counselor. So I'm going to go back up and check to see that Mrs. Mazza is the grade 9 counselor in this case. And it turns out she is. So I booked with the right counselor. So I'm going to select yes to that. Note that if you book with a counselor who is not assigned to your grade, that appointment will be automatically canceled. And lastly, confirm you have selected your guidance counselor from the Select Staff drop-down menu. We just saw that there once again. We'll look at it. And here we go. We did select our counselor in the drop-down menu, Mrs. Mazza. So I'm going to say yes to this. And I'm going to select book. So the system processes this. And all of a sudden, then it gives me you will get a confirmation message in my email. So what will happen in my email account, I'll receive a bit of a receipt or a notice saying I have successfully booked a guidance appointment or a student services appointment with our guidance team here. And it is as simple as that. You can see that there's options here at the last page where you can change something. Let's see if you made any sort of mistakes or errors, so you can use the buttons here. But for all intents and purposes, you now have a guidance appointment that is booked. I'm going to show you very quickly through the other method. Another method, if you remember, was to go to my site. And I'm already logged into my site. I go to the desktop on my site and I scroll towards the bottom. I probably have a lot more icon track here than you do. But you'll notice that both in mine and in yours towards the bottom, there's a big green icon with a calendar, BR guidance bookings. If you click on that, here you are again brought to the bookings page. And you would just repeat the steps that I showed you earlier by selecting your time and your date and your counselor, and then providing information. And there you have it, Brian. Those are the easy steps for booking a student services appointment, and in this case, a guidance appointment in particular, online using either our website or using MySite.